if you want to group it, you can just group it by clicking Ctrl G, choose two objects or multiple objects, it depends on you. Alright, you can group it, you can clump it into one group. But the weird part in Maya is it would not, if you want to select the group, you have to go to outliner, then only you select the group. Okay? There is shortcut for desktops and all that. For desktop, laptops, it's a little bit tough because there's always shared, like page up, down. See? So if I click this, just page up, I will select the group. And page up, if you can't find page up button on your keyboard, then you just go to outliner, click on the group. Okay, okay? Understood? Okay. Right. Maya acts a little bit weird because the group, it is still existing, just that it is still will read all these objects as separate when you click on it. Okay? Unless you merge it, then it becomes one. It will unite as one. If not, it will remain separate. Only group is just two folders, both into one particular node or whatever not. Okay. So scale, this is duplicate special. How you get it? Go to edit, duplicate special. Alright. Once you click duplicate special, this window will pop up and then you look for scale. So sometimes it's either on the x-axis or y-axis, z-axis, whichever axis that you want to reflect on. So I'm just going to go here, scale, apply, done. Okay, scale I will just -1. So anything that you -1, which means it's reflecting on the other side. Okay, okay. So 1 to 1, that's what it's doing. Okay, now I have already done this. I'm happy with this, maybe not. Okay, now I start building. Maybe here, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Right, I'm going to duplicate some more. I'm going to start building. See? Hey, not bad, huh? Okay. So when you're modeling as such, right? It's good, like you play around, give some character. Hello. So yeah, have fun, have fun. Okay, now let's say you like this. Let's say I like this. I can sit here. I want to keep it simple. Maybe I want to have like a backpack area behind here, a little bit more. I'm going to do Ctrl D. I'm going to drag this over, maybe around here, maybe like that. Maybe, or maybe I'm just going to squash it, make it bigger. Okay. So yeah, whenever I model, I kind of I make all this sounds for myself. So kind of it's cool. Or how would I say it? It's more fun, like a small kid. Okay. So whichever, right? They can be like this, like that, as long as you get the first initial idea. So let's say this one is whether the reason why you're doing with silhouettes and all that, also to ensure that it's not heavy only by one side. If like this, if you're looking from side or every angle, from front maybe it look cool, but from side it may look very heavy to the back. Okay, and how do you want to fix it? Of course, you go ahead and add a few other stuff in front. So before you go and add all these other details, so now I have a rough idea. My entire model is going to will be worked from this particular silhouette. Okay, so now I have this. I am going to start modeling. Okay. My style of modeling is very simple. Alright. Different dudes will have different styles of modeling. Okay, I'm not that great. I don't know how to model. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to choose this and choose the opposite ring. Double click on it and I'll get all the rings selected. I'll just show you this. Okay. Once I have that, I'll hit connect and it will hit directly in the middle. So when I have this kind of middle cut, it's easier for me to model. But this is where I'm going to undo back. This is where I'm just going to choose this to make it like as if it's the what they call it for a jet or whatever they call it, the tail of a jet maybe, sort of, right? So if I'm going to do something like that, then it's very simple. I'll go here, one, kapush, done. Okay. Then when I pick here, kapush, done. When I bring it in, kapush, done. Maybe here a little bit. Maybe here a little bit. Here. Okay. Once I have that, now I can squeeze it some more. Okay. So let's say kind of like I want it to be slightly sharper, then I can make it sharper. So now if I pick this, I'm going to do as do you want me to do super fast or super slow? Super fast. I'll just do slow, because I don't know how to model as well. Okay, here I pick this connect, so I press W to come out from that. Okay, whenever you finish one particular modifying stuff that is going to go on the components, then if you want to exit that modifying tool, you just have to press W or selection tools or anything like that. Okay, the transform tools. So once you click on it, okay, kind of happy right, this one? Maybe I want to do a simple bevel. Can I? Let's try. It opens up. Okay, so if I hit a bevel, this is what I get. So the segments can be 1, right? The reason why I'm doing bevel is I'm creating this sort of a bit more. Okay, for this kind of bevels, sorry, not bevels, I'm going to make it slightly thinner. Okay, maybe slightly more thinner than this. So I have to type in my values for this kind of very tiny nitty-gritty of creases or cuts that you want to have in between. So here let's talk about 0.2, so not that abrupt. Okay, so once I have this, I'm happy with this. So what do? I exit by clicking my object mode. Okay, so I'm going to pick this. I'm going to go number 5. I might want to pick all these faces, right? Click here and I make it small. Ta-da! Oops. You know why that happened? Because last week I went on this preserve UV. I'm going to off it. Boom. Yay! Slightly bigger. Boom. Yay! Smaller. Woo. Okay. Something like that. Or maybe it's too much. Maybe slightly smaller. Okay. So now I kind of have like, hey, one cut is done. Okay. Right. Here I kind of like know this is the front area. I want to join this and I want to combine this, make sure these two are working really fine. So I want to have this like a hood sort of feel. So in order for me to do that, it's very simple. Again, one thing that I'll go here, for some reason it's not showing. If you're creating from a brand new primitive, it will have this editable poly version here, the original object. But if you don't have, go back here, pick the edges, choose the middle ring. Right? Sometimes it's because we are old schools. We don't have this ring, so we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, choosing everything one by one, or we'll use this marquee selection, just drag it, done. This one, if you're kind of used to modeling, then it's easier for you to work with. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm creating my center segment. So I just have to create half the other half I will just duplicate. Okay, so when you're doing modeling, don't be a hero to go do symmetrically straight away. It depends. I mean, it's up to you, your own preferences. But faster way of doing modeling is to cut this dude like that. Okay, once you cut already, you're happy, and then pick this one, bye bye. But before you bye bye, do the main big shape first. Okay, I'm gonna have it there. If I like it, I will rotate it a little bit. Oop. Okay, I'll press 5. See? Hey. Right. So it kind of like you get the big shape first out. Right? Always remember, work with the big shape first. So you kind of like, oh, okay, this is how it's going to look like. I either want to bring it further in, further out, up to you lah. God bless you. Right. So once you have that, now I can happily delete this dude. Bye bye. Okay, and looking at this model, I am going to delete this bottom part because it's going to be a what? Be like a hood that is closing my engines. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this part. Whatever part that I'm not going to use, I have just deleted. I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. Very happy. Right. So I'm going to just drag this out so that it's nice and smooth enough to cut out, or to close my areas where, I mean, it's just going to close the unwanted areas. Okay. Anything that is intersecting, let's say I want to have like a grill around here, or it's just closing the grill. The hood is just closing the grill. I'm going to go to multi-cut tool. I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, 3, and I'm just going to hit enter, hit this, enter. And then I'm going to choose this dude. I'm going to say bye bye. Backspace is also deleting. See that? Yay! I don't need to extrude. Okay? Easy peasy. Right, now can you see? Cannot. Okay? Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to do multi-cut tool. Either I will connect it with what? 2 segments, 3 segments, 5 segments, whatever segment that you want to connect. Okay? Let's enter. Enter already, you're happy. Very happy. Don't be too happy. Go here, do Control Shift D. Now you have this. Whee! Okay? Once you have this, you know your cockpit already. Once you know your cockpit, very simple. Pick this. Hold Shift. Where is my... Right? I'm either going to drag this over here, or I'm just going to delete this dude. Bye bye. Drag this over on here. Okay, always keep in mind, you have to set your mind. Make sure that you delete the faces that are unnecessary. Anything that is impeding inwards, especially when you are extruding, right? Delete it first before you go any further and do crazy amount of extrusion. Like for instance, good example. Here, I'm going to extrude this. Right? Happy? Very happy. So just now you extruded, now you extrude some more for the cockpit. Right? Now, if you see inwards, I'm just going to press 4. Okay? Can you see? There is another one more face that is inside. The reason why you try to avoid all this is when you have, can you all understand? When you extrude, it will extrude from that particular surface onwards, and it will just pull every corner wherever there is to be filled. Okay? And when you have this unnecessary face that is impeding inside, or which is left inside, then when you want to join it or when you want to stitch it, it would not stitch because there's extra face inside. Make sense? Okay? I'm going to show you again. I'm going to pick this two. Wait, pick that. as this isolate mode. Okay. Alternate Hitch is to hide unselected. Okay. So when you have this, you see, you have one more face inside here. Okay. In 3D modeling, you try to avoid all this unnecessary faces, that is, extra faces that is going to be created via your extrusion, right? Why? Number one, you cannot stitch two meshes or objects together. Okay. Another one more thing is when you're doing your texturing and also your rendering, that would be a problem. When you render, suddenly you see one particular area will be flickering. Okay. So if it's flickering, when it has this heartbeat, when it comes alive without you animating, that means it has a problem. Okay. And this will be one of the problems. You will somehow miss it. Even professionals will go like, what the hell? But and when you look back and you can see, I forgot to do this. So now when it's clean like this, these are the part which is not visible, so you don't need to even bother doing it. Okay, that's why I say when you want to do modeling, first thing is to identify which area that you want it to be seen and not to be seen. Right? There's no point for you to just go ahead and do all the details then and there when you know only this part is to be seen. Don't do all this little engine stuff. If your camera is not going to go in, don't bother doing it. Yeah? Okay? So once you do this, you're happy with this, are you? Okay. Every time you have to ask yourself, happy? Not happy. Now I'm going to pick this and I'm just going to focus on this dude. Okay? This one, maybe it's too sharp. Continue. I'm going to correct this and I go back. Oops. Did I see that? Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go for bevel. See that? Now I can play with my fraction. Woo! Okay. Hello. See? You can off this dude. You see, hey, nice and clean. Clicky, easy peasy. So don't worry about this. If you want to attach this, you can attach this later, like this. One, or just choose 1, 2, shift, right click, merge, collapse, merge to center. Done. If you want it to be close. Okay? Or you want to alter this, you alter it later. Can I? Cannot. Can or cannot? Cannot. Susah betul. Can lah. Okay, I'm just going to abruptly cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In my mind, I want to have little S scoop around here. So I'm just going to cut here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. What is the key thing that you should remember in 3D modeling? What is the rules? Biggest rule? Anyone can answer? What? Always keep it quads or tries. Not n-gons. Do not model n-gons. Duh. That is the basic rule. Okay, I'm going to just scoop it around here. Maybe. Even this, I can just bring it up if I want to. See that? Cute, isn't it? Not cute. make it cute. Okay, I'm gonna break this over, up to you. So like here, if you see, for this scoop, I'm just gonna go extrude inside, or I'm gonna do this. Rather than extruding, I will just do this before I extrude. 1, 2, 3, 4, done. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, done. Okay, that. Like this. Whee. Okay, like this. Bye bye. Ding 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 ding. Happy duppy? My scoop is done. Right? So now you pick this, whichever part that you want to have like a cut, for instance, cut lah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's two ways of using this tool lah. One is if you want to cut one line, okay, see that? You cut on the fly, right? If you want to be accurate, then you go here, on the, snap on the edges or vertices. Okay? Okay, now you can model already, that's it. Okay, now. Easy, right? Not easy. Easy lah. Don't be not easy. So like for instance this one, now if I'm not done yet, I continue now. 1. If you want to have like specific areas up to here, then you click one of the ends and then click another end, double click when you click another end. So you are controlling that particular loop. If you're clicking once like this, the entire outer loop that is all looping together, it will be selected. But if you want to have like certain areas, like for instance from here to here is my loop, okay, but within this loop I just want to have from my finger to my arm, so I choose here, one side, or the entire loop is one line, everything is connected, no disruption, nothing. Okay, so it goes like a snake, like a thread like that. Okay, so from here, from my finger to my elbow, but I want to choose only specific section, which means from the tip of this or from this edge, my finger's edge to my elbow's edge. So I choose either I choose from here, my elbow to my toe, or I choose from toe to my elbow. So how do I do that? I choose elbow, toe, my finger. I choose the finger's edge, and then what I'm going to do is, when I choose, the moment before I click this, I'll just hold shift and then double click on the other corner. So it will only be concentrated on this area. Okay? Not toe. Alright. Example are you? Yeah, if I double click this, the entire ring or the loop has been selected. But if I choose this and then I double click up to here, I only control my choosing zone. Okay? Am I going too fast? Easy, right? You guys don't never answer. You know how sad it is every time I talk to myself and then I answer to myself. It's like, what the hell, man? Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, certain times if you want to do all your extrusions, right? If you want to extrude like that, it might not work. Right? So if that happens, what do you have to do? Shift E or Control E, sorry, right? Control E, a shortcut key for extrude. Control E, right? So when you click on this, now you have this option. The shift is fast pace. We're going to do fast pace modeling. This is if you're afraid that you cannot control your extrusion, you control E on a specific phase or edge. Don't do it, do not extrude a vertex. Okay, a vertex is just to move around only. Don't be a hero, go and extrude your vertex. Okay, only edges and faces only. Okay, so with this option, what do you have? I have two types of options. One, I can do it from a local, right? Or I can change it to world. Local meaning from that surface pivot point, as it showing. The world mean anything that is from the grid. See that small button, the blue color button? The on off, it's quite tiny, right? So maybe on your desktop it will be slightly bigger. See? See that? Okay. Click on that. Right. Okay. And why never ask earlier? Every time quiet only. Right? So once you have that, now you have different options. Okay? I mean, practically you will have how many divisions that you want to have within that particular extrusion, or all this table. This table will always tell you. Okay? How much of thickness that you want, you can control here. See that? Okay? So it will give you to all the other transform options. So anything that you see, like the big blue circle that you can see on this pivot point, right? What does it do? If you click on it, that is to indicate rotate. Okay? You click on the box, that is to indicate scale. You click the arrow, you see the box and the arrow will be together, right? So if you click the arrow meaning you're moving up, down, inside, whatever. Okay? To highlight, to make sure you are choosing a correct one, you just have to click once. Right? Then you will see this will straight away, the pivot point will straight away transform to scale. Okay? It's okay if you're not getting it that much. You're not getting the idea now. You will somehow, when you practice, you will understand this. Okay? Right. So if you're happy with this, let's say you're happy. Happy? Happy, huh? Okay. I'm just going to drag it a little bit up so that it is not too much. Hello. I drag it in like that, slightly bigger, and outside. Okay. Yo. And then the best part is I will just do this, or I'll just leave it. Okay, certain softwares will give you like shell. Shell meaning it will just thicken the entire flat surface, just like that. Done. And here, okay. So now let's not talk about other softwares. I'm just going to take this target well, take this vertices and just join it. Done. Okay. So now this is entire one piece. So everything is super clean. Right? So do I need 1001 segments? Okay. Of course, when you're doing a first time, and then when you're being a little bit more professional with it, okay, or maybe you're at the intermediate stage, you kind of like know how to optimize already. Okay, in the beginning it's normal, it's a common thing that has been done. Even sometimes we get really annoyed, we'll do it also for the purpose of getting it done, or just to irritate other modelers. So I kind of like this maybe. Now I will start just cutting in. Okay, see that? Way. I'll just use a bevel. I just did that. Okay, just gonna click transfer. Happy dopey. Right, cool. So once you have that, now you can start cutting as well. But before you start cutting and all, if let's say I want to have like a hollow areas around here at the side, so what I do? What do you do? What would you do? If I want to have like a hollow rim. Okay, the reason why I'm asking you all this question is I want you to be a critical thinker by using basic tools. What do I do? Boolean. Okay. This is the side, okay? But I want to have this kind of like, like cars and all that, they have a hollow. Huh? And then they have this nice cuts, like a thin line cut. And this one you can see it will have like a tip inside. How you do this? You don't need to invent anything brand new. Huh? How do you do that? You know what I'm trying to tell you now? Like in the cars, when you see BMW cars, or normally the racing cars or modified cars, they'll have this air scoops thingy at the side, whatever. So you just want to have that hollow areas. What do you do? I'm using back the same technique, basic technique. What do you do? Think about it, and you tell me. Make a hole. Boolean. Okay. Oh. Apart from that. On that. Okay. I'm seeing some other things. No. Okay, so you all get it, huh? How do you do? Boolean. Did you all go back and try Boolean? Who didn't try? Who didn't try? Who did not try Boolean? Who? Lift up your hand. Faster. I can see the smile. Y'all tried? Y'all tried? Be honest. Never try, right? That's right. Go back, play some more. Like a father already. Go lah, play some more. I send you to university to study, ma. Okay. My father used to do that. What did you do? Nothing. Any hell? I asked you, I worked so hard. Send you to university, send you to here, send you there. Of course, university I went myself. Anyways. Okay. So what do you do? Pick this. 1. Control D. 2. I want to have like multiple cuts here. I'll just do with this. 2, Control D, bring it over, example, okay, 1, 2, 3 lines. I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3 objects together, make sure that I combine it. If I don't combine it, I cannot do the boolean. Okay, pick this, hello, where is Mr. Boolean? Kaboom, done. Right? If I don't have this boolean, I will change this boolean. How? You see here, the moment you put boolean, anything addition like this, if I hit boolean, see what happens to the other side. Boolean. Oh, sorry. Boolean. Mayao. Mayao means it don't have. Tara, don't have. Huh? So you want to see your operation. This is union. This is intersection. Blah blah blah. So if you still don't want to see more other stuff, just hit on here and see what are the things that you want to have. Threshold, no threshold. All this is highlights of what you want to have within this pop-up menu. See that? Kapush, kapush, kapush. So classification, edge, normal, blah blah blah. Up to you. Okay? You want to preserve, not preserve, face area. Okay, not every time it's going to work. Okay? But anything that you want to have like outwards, right? It will be helpful. Okay? Something like this. But what happens if I want inwards? How you do that? How lah? Is it? I thought you tried. Inside very easy lah. Take one, okay. Shift, and then hold, control. Oops, sorry. Control. What do you call it? What button is this? Oh, on your keyboard, okay. So hold control, hit that to expand, to decrease. Low. Sorry, shift and hit this button. I've already given you this anyways. That, okay. I want to expand my selection. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. This from here I want to expand it. Okay. Okay. Once you have this expansion, I just delete. Bye. Hallelujah. Right. If I want something inside, just pick this, double click, shift, double click, and then what do? Pandai, pandai, very smart. Okay, now close this one. Exit lah. Hallelujah. Oh, the God is already calling me. The God. Happy duppy? Easy peasy? Right. Then you want to do cleanup, you come back and do cleanup. And gone ma. Okay, I mean? So these are the things that you want to clean up. Or if you want to make it as one piece, you can have it like a socket. Pop it up. Up to you. Okay? Always plan your model once you have finished your whatever cut that you want to have. Okay? So in between here, I want to cut like a nice, I forgot the word for it, right? But let's say like a strong, deep line, whatever line you want to call it. Say here, 1, 2, up to here, 3, and tall. Okay. Once I have that, okay, 1, 2. Okay, now I pick this, I just double click, I can do a bevel. What's my bevel? Bevel. Oops, that's 3. Segment 1. Ta-da! I cut that. Okay. And then I want to have a fractions about not too much. Little bit. Ah, there you go. A bit more. It's always hard whenever you want to do like micro stuff, right? So here I put 20 over 2. Alright, a fine thin line. So now I press W, I pick on this dude, click once, and then shift here, double. Oh yeah, I get that. Okay, and I shift E, control E, get this dude inwards. Once I click here, bam, I get this nice cut. There the button. Kamal didn't teach you this, right? Sleeping on the job. Okay. Anyways, say if you want to do something like that, or you want to delete it, you want to extrude it from there, up to you. Okay. So extrude, you can either go for offset. Right, you want to keep the faces together, or you want to extrude each one of it. You want to taper it, up to you. How many divisions do you want? How much of thickness do you want? Okay, reduce the thickness. This one will be solid at one point. See? So the reason why you're working with this table is you don't want your extrusion to go haywire. Right? You don't want it to just curve and go not to the upper side or whichever axis. Right? You want to remain the same location, but you want to extrude inside, like how this part is. Okay? So now, once you're happy with this, then delete lah. If you don't want that particular face. Now I delete here. I'm happy with this cut. Let's see what happens. Yay! I get this cut. Okay. Major ones only. Right? See, I'm not working on anything else. What happens? Now I have done the head of the body. Ta-da! Happy dopey. Okay, then this guy can be like a lion model, open blah 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 blah. Okay, so up to you lah. He opens like this, whoop, and then he starts shooting with all these bazookas or stuff like that. Wow, wow. Okay, anyways, you can work with this kind of cool stuff. So when I'm doing my what they call modeling and all that, I have fun in that manner. I don't get mental or mentally retarded in a way. Okay. Now sometimes it will be very daunting. Okay. Yeah. Once you finish this, make sure you do this. You go here, delete the history, modify or select. Oh, sorry. Edit, delete by type. Don't delete, delete by type history. Or everything, delete all the history. Any modification, don't have. Okay? So with basic tool, I've already created this dude. Ta-da! Easy or not? Easier, right now? You can see, right? Cannot see, then go and see yourself. Okay. right? So if you want some buttons or you want to have like a big sockets and all that, too large sockets. Easy, right? Do lah. Right? So if you want, you can just go back here. See, the reason we in games and all that we try to avoid this always, right? So normally what we'll do is for buttons and all, we'll just use a plane and then just extrude from there. So it's always square, easier. We try to avoid as much as possible. If not, it's going to go like, what is this? This is a joke. Okay, anyways, too many stuff here happening. Okay, try to avoid this to prevent this from happening. Okay, so how do you prevent this to happen? I create a cylinder. Last time I had this stuff called cylinder, so you can call it, hey cylinder, come in. So anyways, this, go to modeling toolkit. Yo, somebody is calling. Who's that? Okay, before I do any of this modification I'll do optimization, I'll do later. Okay. What I'll do is I will do a quick selection. One, oops, okay lah. Choose all, choose that, done. This is how I do model if I'm going to do fast. Right? What I'll do is quick tricks. One, I just want the bottom one right. Two, just and done. Unselect the bottom upper part. Okay? Again? Delete lah. I'll go back. Click this, bring it up. Okay, sometimes you want to model like like the button or like a nut sort of thingy, right? So any object like that, it's better to start from the ground, depending along the way you customize it. And I'm just gonna increase this size, right? I'm gonna go here, 1, 2, 3, go to the side, and select and select this, happy, extrude in, extrude out. Okay, maybe I wanna just do that a bit, and you're done. Like this. If you want details, click on this, go a little bit of bevel. Up to you lah. The higher you go, don't need bevel, just leave it like that. Done. Okay, then I pick this, I reduce the size, I do once, I copy and paste. I rotate 90 degrees, go here, which rotation, walao. Okay. Negative 90, boom. Okay, take this, hold V, bam 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 bam. Okay, I just snap it. Ta-da! Detail is there. Rotate, push, rotate, push. Nice. Okay, so now from here, let's do some more. Okay, I'll do a duplicate, a quick one, another one more trick. I hope this one happens. Normally it's a little bit annoying. I'll see if I can do like a wire that is joining from one end to another. Let's try, Let's try. Okay. Okay, normally wires and all that, do not do it with anything that is going in this manner. Make sure it is clean so it's easier for you to extrude. If not, you're going to cry. Okay? But then again, it's just a demo purpose. Let's just try. No harm. Let's try. top view, top view. This one is a little bit different. I'm going to use a CV curve. I've got different curves around here under curves and surfaces. I'm just going to create one from top view. Don't do it on perspective. Do not create a curve on perspective because you cannot control it. Right? So either front, top, all this locked camera, then it's fine. Right? Not even on orthographics. I'm going to create 1, 2, and then gonna come here. Alright, cool. See that? Hey, you got a wire. Okay? Ding, ding, ding. Okay? Now I'm gonna go back to perspective view. I'm happy with perspective view. What I'll do, right click, and I'll make sure I go to my curve points. Oi. Control vertex. Hey Anif, you should have told me earlier. Blame these two dudes in front here. Okay? So once you have this, okay, there is definitely a way for you to make your points bigger. It is like a vertex. For some reason, my one, because my screen is 4K. That's why it's anything that is in 4K. Even if you're buying a monitor that is 4K, the UI will not fit all the software. So you have to do another one more calibration and all that. I have it and I just want to do it today now. Okay, so I adjust it to my designated area. I'm happy with this. I'm going to go for object mode. I'm going to focus on this dude first. 1, 2, 3. Control Shift H. Oh no, cannot. Alternate H. Yes, I did it. Okay, I want these two to have a link, or I can have a separate what they call wire by itself. If I want to have a separate wire that is just going to be hooked inside these two components around here, what do I do? What do you do? Oh, like jerks, you know. Go lah for this tool. Okay, we all tried this? Never tried, I know. Okay, this is going to be the cap. Alright, see? Headbangers. So anyways, this is going to be the cap. So I don't need the cap because it's going to be planted inside this particular device or whatever not, right? So that can be hollow. I just need the side alone, right? I'll show you two ways of doing this. One is you extrude straight from this particular surface. So when you get about like 6 is a good number. Okay, so it's easier for you to cut. It's quite even. I just have to cut in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and see. You see this? If I cut in the middle here, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay, I'm going to choose this. I'm going to make it slightly smaller, however I want. I'm just going to draw this over, or I'm just going to rotate this 90 degrees, 90 lah, 90, 90, minus 90, push. Okay, make sure the face is facing here, it's not black in color, like that. So when it's like this, when it's black color, which means when you render it becomes black like this, right? So if a face is having a black color, something like this, it's when it render, no matter what texture you put, it will be black. Okay, clear? So how do you adjust this? You go here, click on it, and then you go to surface of model. You see this reverse. Okay, click on the reverse. It will just flip it. Flip. Okay, reverse meaning you are reversing the normals, which means the face is to the lighted area, not the darkened area. Yeah. Am I going too fast? I'm getting a bit exhausted though. So anyways, I'm gonna hold C. C, can I? C and V. F, D, Z, C, X. Can. X and C. Mari. X and C. Oi. X lah, okay. So I've already adjust accordingly. Let's say. And I want my wire to be not that thick, but here. Right. Then I make sure I do not have the wire or the curve to be impeded inside or to be overlapping with that surface. The reason why being is when it's too overlapping, you will have an awkward extrusion. You can try it and see. Please do a trial and error. So I'll just on this dude so you can see. Okay. It's like Friday and then they're giving me all this cool stuff. Come on. I'm going to choose here the surface 1 as well as the curve or the curve and then click on this dude. Okay, this is the hard part. Huh? See that? These two are selected. Is it? Yeah. And then I press Ctrl E. Cannot. Hang on, huh? 1 and 2. What did I do? Yes, correct. Okay, again, first I select the face. Okay. Then I select this dude. Or I go to outliner, I select this dude, the curve. Then I click back on this object again. So this face is already selected. Okay? Clear? Huh? This step is very important. If not, you get frustrated. So you have to select the face first. First you indicate. Okay? Then you go to outliner, you select the curve. Click back on the object, on the surface or whatever. Just click. So it will straight away highlight both. It needs to highlight both. Then, if you're using student's version, then you have to save as student's version. Okay? Now, you hit Ctrl E. This one you cannot shift. Ctrl E alone, extrusion. You hit extrude. Da-da-da. I have this. Alright? And when I do my division, I get the hallelujah. This is how we roll. Alright? So now you can hit the Fengka music. Huh? Okay. Cool, huh? You can even do a twist. Ooh. You can even do a taper. Oh. Okay. You can offset. Okay. You can have thickness. Too much, too much. Come back, Kanan. Don't get into the darkness. Don't go to the light. Okay. So the one, let's leave it as 1. Or worst case, if let's say you have played with this dude, okay, I've already played with this. Do not exit this first, huh? You've played with all this dude. I mean, if you exit, you can go to chat box and you can see it. And then go here and then you can reset. Okay, it resets by itself. Okay, it resets means it will reset all this. Wait, it didn't reset, huh? Why, man? Why? So, anyways, by right, it's supposed to have a reset button here. It's not good enough. Oh no. Okay, anyways, oh, it only resets the. Hey, there should be a reset button. Oh, it only resets the entire the box by itself. If you want to reset means by right under attribute editor. You can't do it here. Okay, you have already done this. Let's say you finish this, click elsewhere, right? Pick this, Control A. Okay, then you go and look for extrusion. Where is extrusion? You have to find for extrusion. Curve shape, extrude logic. Poly this. There you go. Extrusion. You can go here and then you can push. Okay. Under this attribute editor, everything will be listed. Okay. This is where you go ahead and do all your setups and so on and so forth. Any different setups. See, I can do that. I can do a different curve. Okay. But anyways, where is the extrusion level? It's supposed to have like a reset button. This one, focus. Where, man? Where? Okay. It's not here. For some reason, it's not here. Okay, no free classes, huh? This is expensive. Okay. Can adjust as much as you want. That. Hallelujah. I want to have like a smooth spline. I want to have like a spline. And so on. Yeah, whatever. Alright, go back and just play with it and see. Okay? So let's say you're happy with this dude. Something like that. Ugh. Are you happy? Happy? Okay. Let's say like we like this and we are happy with this. Now what you have to do is you have to go to edit, delete by all type, history, that's it, done. Okay, make sure you always delete by history. The reason why being is your file will get heavier and heavier. And tendency for it to crash is high, especially when you're dealing with millions of polygons. Okay, understood? So now you finish this, you go to modeling toolkit. I am going to pick the faces that I don't need. Hello. Oops. 1, hold shift, 1, 2, bye. I pick this. I will just pick V. Done. Hallelujah. Oh yeah. Before I delete all this and delete my history. See what happens there. I wanted to show you something. Alright, cool. I haven't deleted. Okay, now I take this. If you don't delete the history, before you delete history, what you can do is you can choose the curve, right? I can take the curve. There's the curve. Press 4, right? Go near. I can hit on the curve points or curve vertex. Okay. Now choose the vertex and I can move. And beat it up Saturday. Okay, have fun, dudes. Have fun. This is how we roll. Okay, and then another thing is if I pick the curve, I can even move the curve. Oh no. Okay. Anyways, these are things that you want to play around and see. Go a bit crazy, and then life will be easier, right? Choose all these dudes, and now once you're happy, go here, delete by type, entire history, bye. So with this in line, would it be easy for you to do like hair, strings, and so on and so forth? Yes, no? Yes or no? Ah, no or yes? Same thing. Anyways. Okay. Let's say you like this. Okay. Let's not pick this dude anymore. And hide all. There you go. I have something in my mind. Okay. So yeah. This is how you want to create a model. Can I? Can you see? It became easy and easy and easy and easy. Okay? If I off this, I render this. Of course, these are too sharpened, very sharp. It is very primitive. Like this, you are giving, it's going to go like, oh, come on, you suck. Don't give this kind of, very sharp edges. You are, if you're doing for a game, mobile games and all that, then it's a different story now. Okay? But if you're doing for a little bit high-end cartoon, a little bit, for TV series, you maybe can go a little bit higher with poly count. For movies, yes, feature films, you have to have like millions of poly high. Okay? So you don't want to look lazy to your client, right? That's why you want to have all these edges to be a little bit beveled. Okay, now take this. See that? It is now nice and smoothened out. Can? Can or cannot? Angry already. Huh? So I press G, it repeats. Double click this, or whenever it is obvious, I press G. No! Yeah, how many I have? Okay. See that and that? Can you see the difference? This is polished. This is a student version. So anyways, this is not polished. Right. You click this dudes, okay? Yeah. See, when it's not end gone, it's hard. Okay? So you have to go one by one a bit, blah blah blah. Okay? Da 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 da. Fridge, right? I know it's one of the worst. Sorry? Submarine? Okay. And do lah, bevel. Cannot. So what it did? What happened? What happened, Mike? I'm going to take this, I'm going to delete half. Because he's a bit too much now, I'm going to teach him a lesson. Okay, it's like a pet, Maya is like a pet. You treat it like a pet so that you say, hey look, you listen to me, I'm your master. You know, right? Then he goes like, okay. Sorry boss. That's what it's going to say. So tell Maya, don't be a jerk. Especially don't be an a-hole. Yeah. Click on all these edges. Once it's connected, properly chosen, and you go for bevel. Hallelujah. Okay, you want to go a little bit bigger? Wait. Not too much. Something like that. So it's a bit more cleaner. In a way. Okay? Easy. Now you see all these cuts, right? Correct. Correct or not? Go to the surface or go to the, where is this? Mesh, display. Go to soften edges. I can soften it. I can go back to soften edges again. G. Okay. This one later. The reason why is you will get super confused. Soften edges is on the game side. A little bit technical. Later. Okay. So I hope today's class is very beneficial, that you can model now as much as you can, and go done for today. Too much already, right? Cannot. I'm going to ask you like this. Can or cannot? Kenna, do you want more? Don't worry, I'm going to put that in the recording.